Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay summit Everest. In the spring of 1953, two men from different worlds shared one rope and one goal. Edmund Hillary was a tall beekeeper from New Zealand. Tenzing Norgay was a strong Sherpa climber from the Khumbu region of Nepal. For decades, people had tried to climb Everest and failed. Wind, cold, and thin air turned back even the bravest teams. A British-led expedition returned that year with new plans and new hope. The team moved slowly up the mountain, carrying loads from camp to camp. Sherpa climbers took the heaviest burdens, step after step through danger. They crossed the broken ice of the Khumbu icefall and walked the hot, white floor of the western Khum. Higher up rose the Lhotse face, a wall of blue ice. Lines were fixed, and boots kicked small steps where none existed. Everyone worked, rested, and worked again, letting their bodies learn the thin air. Storms came and went. Winds sounded like freight trains in the night. On clear days, the mountain looked close. On bad days, it felt like another planet. Oxygen sets were checked and repaired. Stoves hissed intense while snow tapped the fabric. Letters were written to families and tucked away, just in case. The expedition leader chose Hillary and Tenzing for a summit attempt. They were different men, but they trusted each other. That trust would matter more than muscle at the top of the world. They pushed to the South Col and then to a small high camp. The tent was a bright dot on a dark, empty slope. Below them lay clouds, above them only stars and cold. Before dawn, they tied into the rope and began to move. Each step was a small act of will. They breathed through rubber masks, listening to the soft rattle of oxygen. They reached the south summit and saw the final ridge. Cornices hung like white knives over the abyss. They moved carefully, testing each foot, keeping the rope just right, never loose, never tight. A steep rock step blocked the way. Hillary found a crack and hacked small holds in the ice. Tenzing belayed steadily, the rope snug around his axe. Hillary pulled up and stood above the step. He brought the rope tight for Tenzing. With a quick, powerful move, Tenzing joined him, and they both smiled inside their masks. They walked the last snow to the top. It was May 29th, 1953, late morning by Nepal time. The world curved away in every direction, a map made of air and light. The summit was small, the wind sharp. They did not stay long. Tenzing placed sweets as an offering, a simple act of thanks. Hillary took a photograph of Tenzing holding his ice axe with flags. There is no summit photo of Hillary. Tenzing did not know how to use the camera, and time was short. They looked at the sky, at the ridges, at the long shadows of clouds. They were alone, yet not alone. Every hand that had fixed a rope was there with them. Every load carried, every step cut, had led to this point. They began the descent, which is where many climbers fail. Going down demands the same care as going up, plus tired legs and dull minds. They checked knots, checked steps, checked each other. At the South Col, teammates ran out to meet them. Faces showed the news even before words came. Later, Hillary told a friend from New Zealand, "Well, we knocked the thing off." Messages traveled by radio and runner. Around the world, people heard the news and cheered. In villages near Everest, families smiled with quiet pride. The feat was not just about two men. It was about a team, about years of learning the mountain, about respect for the Sherpa community. Hilary and Tenzing always spoke of the climb as a shared success. Fame followed, but the mountain had taught humility. Tenzing remained a symbol of Sherpa strength and skill. Hilary later returned to help build schools and clinics in Nepal. What does this story teach? But courage is not loud, it is steady. That partnership is a rope stronger than any single strand. Everest did not change for them, they changed for Everest. They learned patience, judgment, and the value of turning fear into careful action. And they showed the world that a beekeeper and a Sherpa could stand together where the earth meets the sky. If you climb your own mountain, remember their lessons, prepare well, move with partners you trust, and when the last step is hard, make it small, sure, and shared.